Hey there guys, welcome to Judge Dredd Case Files. Today we have a very special strip for you, and it is the prologue to the Robot Wars, which is the first ongoing or epic in the Judge Dredd series of strips. So our next episode will be a special episode covering the entirety of that storyline. In any case, we open this strip at the Robot of the Year Expo, which is, basically exactly that. It just showcases new technology in robotics. Robots have been alluded to in previous strips, mentioned several times. It's just an everyday part of people's lives here in Mega City 1. Some of the criminals have even wondered if Dredd himself was a robot. Obviously he's not, at least not as far as we know. In any case, Judges Dredd and Diablo have been posted there to sort of guard the place on account of some maniac made threats of destroying the expo if he wasn't paid a bunch of money. They see a horrifying exhibition of them just roasting a robot alive on stage. They showcase that they have given them real emotions, but they'll still obey even at the cost of their own lives. Nobody thinks of them as living things, so it doesn't bother them, but it clearly bothers Judge Dredd. He prefers the older model robots that don't have any feelings or really any type of sentience, because that's only going to lead to them causing problems. The cripple in the robo-chair, which is exactly how they refer to the dude in the strip, attacks. He's got a bulletproof shield over himself and he just starts shooting everybody. He ends up letting out some Myclon gas, which kills Judge Diablo, but he's able to warn Dredd, and Dredd is able to remove the top piece of his helmet, which it turns out is actually a respirator. He fires an explosive shot at the dome to release the gas, but it's already killed a bunch of people. This is not the first time they've referred to his explosive rounds in his sidearm. I neglected to mention that last strip, but it's a relatively new development. They've showed it have that effect in previous strips, but they didn't directly mention that that's what it was. In any case, the guy that attacked is able to escape, but he left a blanket behind. Dredd uses that to give the scent to a Bloodhound unit, which is a new robot being advertised for the police force. It's able to take that scent and help Dredd track that guy to the highway system, where he then blows up the robot, sending the dude careening off of the fucking overpass to his death below. The strip ends with Dredd naturally wondering how long it's going to be until these robots are the ones committing the crime themselves. And we are left with our very first ever to be continued as we go from this into the Robot Wars. Really enjoyed this strip. I like that they introduced this whole concept of the robots becoming sentient. I like how they show that it kind of makes Dredd uncomfortable because it is like totally cruel and it's only going to lead to problems in the future. The little top decorative part of his helmet being a respirator is actually pretty genius, and he looks pretty fucking cool when he has it on. And I would say it's a shame Judge Diablo died because he had a fantastic mustache. All in all, this makes up for the last couple throwaway strips, and it's got me especially pumped because it's leading obviously into our first ongoing storyline. So we will see you guys back here next time with our very first Judge Dredd special, the Robot Wars.